Hey guys, hey, how are you? How are you? Good evening. This is your girl Evadne. I'm just joining you for a few minutes to chit chat. How is everything going for the new year? New, brand new year. How is 2020? How did it find you? Did it find you in a better place? Or is it pretty much the same? Go ahead and give me a shout out in the chat. Tell me what's going on with you. It was 2020. Lolo, how you doing, my friend? Did 2020 find you in a good mood, Lolo? Tell me how it's going. My 2020 found me very cold. It's cold in New York, cold like crazy. But it's okay. It's okay. I went out there today in the cold with no hat. And boy, did I feel it. Pamela Cameron, hey, how are you? Hello. Lolo, tell me how is it going? Welcome, Pamela. Who else is here? Just give me a message in the chat so I could see who is here, where you joining me from. What's the weather like? Are you in a cold place or in a warm place? And how is your new year going so far? Oh, Lolo, did I say 2020? Oh my God, I'm crazy. 2022. Yeah. See, I want to play young, so I shave off 2 years already, right, Lolo? It's 2022. Yeah. How is it going? Pamela, is it cold in Florida or are you warm down there? Yvonne Wilson says, how are you, Eve? Cold in New York. Yep, it's cold. I went out there, my dear, with no hat. And boy, I had to brave it, especially when I was coming back and I was kind of facing the wind was just coming in my face like that. My head was really cold. Um, Lola says, great, going great. I'm alive and well. It was overcast most of the day. Okay. David joined us too. Hi, David. Good evening, Miss McLily. Thank you. Warm. Okay, Pamela says it's warm. David, you doing well over there? Is it cold? Was it snowing last night? I don't know. I didn't see any. When I went outside today, it wasn't snowing. I see a little news clip that New Jersey got a lot of snow. I heard Anthony Atkins said it was snowing in Virginia. Um, Verity Thomas says it's cold in Philadelphia. Lolo says you're you bald your hair off, so make sure cover your mole in this cold. Yes, Lolo, I should cover my mold. I felt that today more than ever. My head was cold. 65 degree. Okay, that's good. Donovan Richard said good night. Good night, Donovan. Where are you joining me from? What's the weather like there? Um, David says, no, we had no snow, but it's a bit cold. Yeah. Um, I don't know why we were spared. I thought we were getting snow last night. But my dear, I worked my nerves up today, and all this motivation from the new year, and you get all so excited and motivated. Put on my clothes, dress up nicely, put on makeup, put on shoes with heels, so you look tall and all that. Going out to conquer the world. Literally to conquer the world, to do business today. And when I got out there, man, that breeze that passed in my ears, I was like, oh my God. Oh. My face wasn't cold because I was wearing two masks. I was wearing double mask. So, like this whole area here wasn't cold. But here, ooh. Althea Blackwood says, hi from Jamaica. Hi, Althea. Lola said 64. Donovan Richard said, lots of snow. Okay, Donovan. Wow. How many inches is it? Althea Blackwell said I'm present in Ocho Rios. Oh, girl, you breaking my heart talking about you in Ocho Rios when we up here fighting cold. Come on. Did you go to Duns River? 64 degrees here and AC and fan running. Send us some snow, please. I envy you guys who are in a warm place right now. I really do envy you. And then the sad part about being in a place like here, New York, is night comes down so quickly. Like just after midday, you're gonna see night like as soon as you turn around. So it's crazy. Winter here is miserable. That's why I don't want to be in America for New York, at least for winter. It's a miserable time, at least for me. There was a time when I used to love the snow and I would go outside and playing it and all of that. But no, no, nope, 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 nope. Althea said, I'll send you some warmth. I'm from Ocho Rios. Okay, she's from Ocho Rios. That's lovely. That's really, really lovely. I'm telling you, I had said no more winter in New York because it's a miserable time. And, you know, 11, 12 o'clock, you look outside and it's dark. It's not dark, dark, dark because it's not night yet, but it's cloudy, very, very overcast, cloudy look, very like a disaster is about to happen. And then, by 3, 4 o'clock, it start to get like night is gonna come down. By 4 or 5, it's dark. And that's depressing. Oh, that's depressing. But what are you gonna do? Yeah. Um, so that's the story. So yeah, so I got up this morning with that big motivation that I'm coming into the new year with, that we're gonna do more business and we're gonna do well and we're gonna whatever. And I dress up, put on my makeup. As soon as I woke up, I made sure I didn't, stick around so I get, into another mood. I just kind of jumped into the shower, got a shower, did my makeup the same time, and you know, thing up myself, had something to eat, and went out. And then, the cold. But I got past that and I went into a few businesses, talked to a few person. Then, I went to a place that I used to have my teas before. And they were like, oh, he's not here. And I stood up there and decided I'm not moving. you know? I get like that sometimes. I just planted myself at that counter and I was like to the ladies working there, okay, you can go ahead and serve your other customers. And every now she comes over and she talks to me and I'm like, can you call him and tell him I've been trying to reach him for months? But she knew me from before. The other staff, they would just tell me, no, he's not there. Like they have been telling me for months. But because she knew me, she said, um, he was away, he was overseas, and yada yada. So why didn't they say that? And she stood there. She said she was doing her thing with her customers, and she every in between she come and she talk to me, and I'm like, I'm not moving. Go call him and tell him that I want to speak to him. Because she refused to give me his number. I lost his number out of my phone when I changed over the numbers. Anyway, she wouldn't give me the number, but she called him and spoke to him, and she said, oh yeah, he remembers you. He said, is it the tall lady? I was like, okay, that worked. So I I was there chatting with them for a while, and they gave me free drink and whatever. And which reminds me, a customer came in and was asking for elderberry while I was there, and they didn't have any elderberry, so I engaged the customer and let her give me her number. I need to call her to sell her the elderberries. Yeah, so I was like, see people asking about elderberry tea, guys, and I have elderberries and you guys are out, so you need my teas, right? So they're like, okay. So, they half closed down the shutter and I was still inside there talking with them. And who do you think walked in? The boss. Yeah, he walked in. And I was like, okay, cool. My persistence paid off today. And I was able to speak to him. He gave me back his cell phone number. So we're good. We're good. So I could take some sample out there tomorrow to show him again. Because I think I was in that store probably about 3 years ago. Yeah. And so I'm like, I'm not working now. This is what I'm doing full time. So I need the things back in the store and better than before, bigger and better. And he was like, okay. So I see how that works. So that was a good day. And when I left there, I went to two other places, I think. Yeah. So no, I went to one before them and then one after. So I went to three places and I'm pretty proud that I did that in the cold, you know. It's not nice to navigate outside in the cold, especially if you don't like the cold like I don't. Anyhow, guys, that's my story. I'm still motivated. Althea Blackwood says perfect opportunity. Yeah, Althea, perfect, perfect. We're gonna work that opportunity. Althea, can you work some opportunities down in Ocho Rios for me? I have teas there in Jamaica that I need to be distributed through Jamaica as well. So if you know any nice gift shop, because my teas are more the gift shop types, more like these. Oh, I have to close it. Like those. You know, my stuff are pretty classy. So these are more like gift shops type of stuff. So if you have stores down there that could carry stuff like these, let me know. All right, can make you an ambassador for the business to sell it down there. No curious. And my teas are unusual. It's not the same types of teas that you'd find in Jamaica. These are pure loose leaf teas. Very, very good. Um, yeah, I had something. So yeah. So whoever want to become tea ambassadors and you want to sell my products, please let me know. Whether you're in Jamaica or you're here or you're at another island, we can certainly arrange that, right? I'm looking for sales and tea ambassadors all over the place um to do this. Okay. Althea, you can also send a message straight to the page. I'm the one who will check it. Um yeah, so just click on message right there and thing, or I could just put my number here. You could reach out, you could message me on WhatsApp. I'm gonna put my number. Yeah, so I need the other thing I need to know from you guys in Jamaica is if there's any company there that does bottled drinks apart from DNG and places like Bigger. Do you know any company that does bottling of drink for customers? I'm interested in that also. So if you know any company, just put me in touch with them. I probably could reach out to Jampro also to find that information because Jampro is usually really helpful with giving business information. But I need to start bottling my drinks down there. I see DNG doing pretty well with sorrel drink in Jamaica, sorrel flavored beers and so on. So I have no doubt that my drink will do well in Jamaica. All right. Are you living in Toronto? No, Donovan, I'm in New York. I'm in New York, New York. That's exactly where I am. New York, New York. All right. So something I wanted to talk about. Some of you may or may not know, but last year I had this wonderful youth summit. Um, I think it was around February last year, and I need to start planning the next youth summit for 2022. We had a lot of people from different countries that came on and spoke about stuff related to youth. If you look on YouTube on this YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, you would see the Impact Global Youth Summit for 2021. It was really, really good. And we're going to have it. It was virtual, so everybody could watch it from anywhere. We're gonna start plans right now to implement that youth summit again this year, but hopefully we could get more youths involved. And are you from Car District? Says Donovan Richard. Yeah, I am. I am. Yeah, I am. Yes, so I'm inviting persons who are interested in participating in the youth summit in terms of helping to plan it to contact me and let me know if you're interested. Just indicate in the chat or reach out to me personally. I need a quick committee to get this going. I already have a format for this, so it's not starting from scratch. I've done the summit last year almost by myself, and Arnold Kelly from NC, the media manager from NCU, he co-hosted with me, and Shalani from Newmarket also co-hosted with me. We had the former Miss Jamaica World on there as one of the speakers, and Shalani was from Newmarket was also one of the speakers, and we had uh, I think it was probably about 5 countries represented. So we want to do it again this year, and um, maybe bigger and better. If we start now, we certainly can garner more support for that event, or even make it a 2-day event. Last year it was a 1-day event. Yuta Nemard had performed at the summit. Carlos and Jimmy D were supposed to show up. Um, Things happen, and those two didn't get to perform, but it was a great event, and we want to do it again. I am Edwin Price Grants. Okay, okay. How come I don't know you, Donovan? You're much younger than me. Edwin Price. I was in school with Barrington Price. Barrington was my classmate. Yeah. So if wherever you are, first of all, whether you're in Jamaica, you're in Canada, you're in England, you're in wherever, and you want to be part of this committee, because we're doing everything virtual, um, please indicate and let me know so we can get help from all over. You would be featured on the page, because we have like a web page with all the speakers and everything, the program and everything. So your picture would be on there and something about you if you are a member of the committee, right? So, okay. So let me know, especially if you want to be featured on that page. That's a good PR thing for you, especially if you are a business person or anything like that. So indicate now so we can get this going. He says Barrington is his uncle, but he is my age. Okay. Does that mean you're in your 50s, Donovan? Because I'm well in my 50s. Barrington and I were classmates. Yeah. So let's get this rolling, guys. Certainly we need to pick up activities for the Newmarket St. Elizabeth community. I've been doing some things, but because of the business myself, things are not moving as fast as they should, because you kind of hope that COVID would have been behind us by now, but it's not going anywhere. So we have to plan our lives around the fact that COVID is here, and it might be here for a much longer time. So let's get the ball rolling. The youth summit is something we can do right now, and I intend to start plans almost right away also for that reading or learning center, the learning center that we plan to start in Newmarket. The facility is there, and I did look at it, and everything is okay. There were just some pieces of junk, some wood board, whatever, chichi ate out, that they had kind of taken down from the walls and had in the floor. And Rampy told me he would have removed them. I haven't checked back with him yet to find out if he cleared them out, but that's not such a big deal to clear out. And we could go right into planning planning putting a project proposal together for how we're going to refurbish it, how much money it's going to take, how much material, and so on, and get the books down. I have a ton of books here that I can send home. I was looking at them yesterday. Look up there. I was looking at them yesterday that, some of those books I really don't need them. Somebody else could benefit more from having them than me. So I could really donate some of these books. They are good books. To the learning center. So yeah. So let's get those two things off the ground. As far as the general refurbishing of the computer of the community center, the sports committee, the general sports committee was shouldering the responsibility to do that. We took a break also, so we have to reconvene. We have to reconvene that committee. We have to reconvene that committee also, to start back our monthly meetings so we can continue with plans for getting the sports complex and everything else in place, because COVID is not going away right now. We might as well live with it. All right, so Donovan is saying he's 54, going 55 this year. Okay, Donovan, yeah, you win. All right. Yeah. So, okay, so what else is here? What you guys want to talk about? If you have any question or anything else, just put it in the chat so I can see. I'm gonna have some interviews on here shortly coming up too. I am talking with a few people about coming on for interviews, so we're gonna see a few interviews. Bless up Eve, enough love, says Carlos. Hey Carlos, how you doing? Nice to see you, my friend. Yeah, we're gonna start doing back or interviews. I don't think it would be as many as we normally do before, because they do take a lot of time to prepare and to track down people and chase them around to get them on, which is why I scaled it back, especially since I'm the one doing most of that work by myself now. So, but we're going to start back to do some of that, and I have asked over and over for people to recommend other people, speak to people who they know would be great for interviewing on the program. It doesn't have to be now people from Newmarket. As long as they're resource people, they can come through. If they have something great to offer, or they have some, they're specialists in certain areas that could benefit us from that information, they can come through. They don't have to be from Newmarket. So yeah, so we're gonna get things rolling again for this January here. Maybe we could roll it out for January and some point nearer to the end of the year or the middle of the year, whether it's the summer or whatever, we take a break again and then come back at it. Maybe that's why the TV shows do that. They have seasons and breaks, because it can be very intense. So yeah. So, but we're ready. We're here. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready to start in hearing people's story. Something that I need to bring back on shortly is to convene another interview with Dr. What's her name? Dr. Wallace, the 104-year-old lady from Smithfield that is just up Jackgate, between Jackgate and New Roads. A lot of people have been requesting another interview with Dr. Her name keep coming in and out of my head. But a lot of people, Wallace, a lot of people have been asking about hearing more from Dr. Wallace, and also they want to connect with her because they think she may have information that can help them with their ancestry search. That is for them to connect with knowing who are some of their relatives that they cannot track down right now, or they may not know because of her age. They're figuring that she might know some of these people and can tell something about those people who have parted this life already. So she might, or not might, she is a great resource that we believe that we should tap into. She has a lot in her brain, and the greatest thing is she still remembers, and she can talk about stuff from way way back when, without even thinking too hard. So her brain is really really good, and so we need to see how much more information we can extract from her, and she's willing to do that. So I am gonna catch up with her soon to schedule a date that she can come on, because I don't want to be giving people her number that several people will be calling her. So I'm gonna invite her to come back on, and have people join and ask questions who have burning questions to know or something about some of their relatives that passed on that she might have known in her time, right? Because to live till you're 104, you do know a lot of things. All right, so that's something I hope to bring up very soon. And then there's the interview with that young man who is a performing artist from the New Roads area, who, you know, needs to be heard. We did put up something here about him, and the response was very very good, that people wanted to hear him. And so I had a conversation with him recently, and we are going to bring him on to speak about what he's doing, what his craft is, and what his philosophy is on his music. Because we are committed to the growth and development of young people, and we want to continue to do that. We want to motivate the young people, but we also want to impart as much guidance as possible. So we will bring him here so we can have a chat, right? A bit, but you know, this platform is an opportunity platform. By that I mean that anybody's welcome, as long as you're decent and as long as you are speaking about something that is uplifting to the community. We welcome you. So we want to give that young man the opportunity to come on here and speak about what he's doing, and so other people can discover about him, just like we do with anybody else who has something to say, whether it's their farm or whatever. We give that opportunity to them. So we will do the same. We will have a great discussion with him. He's a very intelligent young man from my speaking with him. And so I'd like to give him the chance to explain himself, his musical art, and what he does and what he's for, and what he is defending. So those are the things that are coming up now. I continue to be excited about the new year. Um, they usually say when you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere else to go but up. So I'm taking that as a cue to go up. And I depend on you guys, as usual, for your support. Please continue to share. Remember, I have the castor oil, I have the teas, and I need help getting the words around or out there. So I do depend on you guys as much as some of you depend on me to help, advance your businesses or whatever you're doing. I stand in the same place. I need help just like everybody else. All right. So I'll talk to you guys, and thank you very much. Please remember to share the broadcast so other people from all over can see it, and that they can share it with their network. And that's how we're going to get around the world, right? By sharing and sharing and sharing. So if you are watching me now, please go ahead and share this broadcast so other people can see it and reach out to us. Behind me is artwork by David G. Wilson. That's my cousin in law. Um, he has some really great artwork, and he also is a part of the community via his wife, Yvonne, who is from Newmarket, properly so. And so I do promote their work. They're my cousins, and yeah, both of those pieces behind me are done by David G. Wilson. All right. So Donovan is saying happy new enough blessings. Keep up the good work. Yes, he was saying happy new year. Yeah, happy new year, Donovan, and stay in touch. Stay in touch. And I hope you can come on here and talk about yourself and what you're doing, Donovan. Because maybe I know you, but don't remember who you are. Like as a child, I don't remember Donovan Richards. The name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure about your face and all that. So we can reconnect. Althea, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And Lolo, keep up the good work, sweetheart. You're always here with me. Always, always. Miss Pamela, thank you so much for joining. And David and who else is here? Yvonne. Really nice chatting with you guys. And the others who didn't put their name up in here. I really, really appreciate you guys coming inside here. Carlos, we have some work to do, Mr. Carlos. So we'll connect off air. Bless up yourself, Carlos. So see you guys. No, my name is not Donna. Donna is my sister. Mr. Richards, Donna is not, I'm not Donna. Donna is my sister. She lives in Canada. Oh, that's why you were asking if I was in Canada. No, that's my sister. Yeah. So take care of yourself, guys. And we will be in touch. Okie dokie. Bye. Good night.